1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor Gear.
World's oldest person, again verified by the Guinness Book of World Records. So yeah, there are some very interesting people, and you just wonder what it is that makes some people live a long life. I guess it's part of their genetic makeup, their lifestyle maybe, but lifestyle, as we say, people smoke heavily and they can still live to a ripe old age. And we're not here sort of advocating things like smoking, of course we're not, but it just shows that there's a rich tapestry of events and existence in humans. So yeah, that was that. And the only other bit of trivia I was going to mention, because we like to sort of bring domestic our own things into this, I was reading that somewhere in Yorkshire, and I'll tell you where it is one of the strangest street names in England is Whip-Ma-Whop-Ma-Gate. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's just in York. Whip-Ma-Whop-Ma-Gate. Yeah, I'll tell you the basic, what it says. It's a short street in York. I've been to York a few times actually. I don't remember seeing this street though. It runs south from Collier Gate to meet Pavement, Fossgate and Stone Bow. Name was first documented in 1505 as Whitnow-Watnow-Gate and later as Whitney-Watney-Gate. It's thought this meaning is neither one thing nor the other street, neither one thing nor the other street. So you probably haven't heard of that. I certainly hadn't. But Yorkshire, of course, is quite famous, isn't it, for some of these weird and wonderful expressions. I mean, the famous one, I guess, is on Ilkley Moor Bartet as a song, of course. So, yeah, we like to bring some personal things into our thinking on our podcast, Cuz. Now, I've got a few questions to ask you, which kind of I didn't write these questions to relate them to each other, but when I looked at them, I thought, well, they all have a similarity of it. And we don't sort of do heavy, serious stuff on here, but sometimes it's good to consider the world around us and the world we live in. So let me ask you the first question, and then we'll perhaps talk about the subject generally. Should we give to homeless people on the street? That's my first question for you.
Should we give to homeless people on the street?
Yeah.
I would say way up. Look at the person, because not all homeless people are addicted to substances or liquor, if you put it that way. And not all homeless people have made bad choices in life. Not all of them. Now I say that because I have almost been homeless, where I just thought, oh my days, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? What are people going to think? You know, because if you've never been in that situation, if you've never been in a situation where, you're a bit hard up, you can't relate to it. It's not something that you could understand, because you've always had a roof over your head, you've always had to pay your way through in life, you've always had to work, but there are circumstances whereby certain things are tossed on you, not by choice. So for instance, one of the homeless guys I was watching on television, and you looked at him, and when the cameraman approached him, I thought, it's one of them. You subconsciously you build an image, you build a profile of these people. When the cameraman approached him and he said, so how long have you been homeless? And he kind of said, well, I've been homeless, I've been sleeping rough, I've been homeless altogether about 6 months. And the guy said, well, so why are you homeless? And he said, well, it's a funny story, actually. And he had this cheerful disposition about his situation in life, which I at the time, I didn't share it. I thought, go on, let's hear it. And he said his wife, actually, he had a fight with his wife, and his wife chucked him out of the house, and she took everything. And he just got really depressed that he couldn't even turn up for work. And so he got fired at work. And that's how, he couldn't pay his way through in life. Obviously, he couldn't go back to the house where he lived with his partner. And so that's how he ended up on the street. And I thought, wow, there's something I've never heard before. Maybe perhaps a few of us have never heard the story like that before. And I thought, so how long do you think you're going to be homeless? This is what the
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show Podcast is looking for sponsors.
So join us.
If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show Podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.